I, Eric,
I, Eric,
take you, Jennifer,
take you, Jennifer,
as my wife,
as my wife,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
all the days of our life.
all the days of our lives.
I, Jennifer,
I, Jennifer,
take you, Eric,
take you, Eric,
as my husband,
as my husband,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
all the days of our life.
all the days of our lives.
As a sign of our faithful love,
In the name of the Father,
in the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen. It's on.
As a sign of our faithful love,
In the name of the Father,
in the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen.
I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. For some reason I can't explain. When I see you go, it was never an honest word. And that was when I ruled the world.
Metti non fa fallo. Tu vuoi vivere alla moda, ma se bevi whisky e soda, quando siete disturbati.
Go Larry! Oh Larry! Yeah!
Felice di stare e continuo a volare felice.
Give me 26. Who wants that ask me?
26. Get a phone out. 26.
I have it. But you're not there. Your time starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you here today on behalf of myself, my wife Sharon, and Eric's parents, Stephen and Marie. It's great to see such close friends, family shared in such a special occasion. Jen and Eric on their wedding day. Well, what can I say about Jen? She's an absolute brilliant, she was an absolute brilliant child growing up. Never an ounce of trouble. Always the perfect, well-behaved lady, and still is today, an absolute gem. Well, today I have to hand over one of my two gems over to what I consider to be the perfect gentleman, that's Eric. Now, since today, she has treated her like a queen, and I am very happy to welcome him into the family as one of our own. As I've gotten to know Eric and his friends, I feel they're a great bunch of fellas. I won't mention the stag for legal reasons. I read recently Connor is currently working on a cure for baldness. Well, I've no doubt Eric will be the first on the queue. With myself and with the groomsmen following. With no pun intended, I just want everyone to let their hair down and enjoy the evening ahead. If you would all now raise your glasses. And wishing a toast to the newlywed couple, Eric and Jen.
Thank you, Larry, for that speech. Mine probably won't be that funny. Thank you.
Get that score.
Okay, on behalf of my wife and I guess I'm gonna have to get used to saying it. I'd like to start by thanking everyone here today for sharing a very special day with us. It means a great deal to us that you are here, and we hope that you're enjoying the occasion every bit as much as we are. Also, I'd like to appreciate how well everyone is looking today. The bridesmaids,
Thank you.
the best men, and all of our guests, and of course my beautiful wife. We all scrub up well. Also, we are very grateful that you've travelled some distance to be here today, but I think you can all agree the location is perfect, and I have my amazing wife to thank for that. So, Jen's parents, I would like to say thank you to Larry and Sharon, Paddy, Jean and Nicole. For the first time I met you all, you welcomed me in with open arms. I remember the first night we met, it was Christmas night. Jen was such a nervous wreck. Hold on, where are we? She swallowed a few bottles of Copperberg for the nerves, and let's just say she was a little worse for wear by the time I got to the house. But everyone was really nice and very welcoming. I remember we had a game of cards that night, and I remember Jen pulling me aside saying, "Eric, don't get involved. They'll take all that money off you." And in fairness, I don't remember leaving with any either. Where are we? But I just want to say thank you for your beautiful daughter. You've raised such an amazing woman. Okay, this is for Sam. Also, I would like to thank Sam, as she is the one who started it all with me and Jen. She told me about her friend who was single and how we would really suit each other. And who would have known 8 years later I would be marrying the love of my life. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
You up there, Sam?
Connor indeed. Thanks for bringing us over in style. You've really done so much for myself and Jen. You went above and beyond to make our day extra special, and for that we can't thank you enough. My parents, my man and dad, thank you for everything, I suppose. I wouldn't be the man I am today without your guidance and encouragement. Also, thank you for welcoming Jen with open arms into the family. She's one of us now. Yup the Colgan! When I met Jen, I always knew that I found the one and that it was fate that brought us together. So this is a little story that not many people know about how we got engaged. We booked a cruise to the Caribbean, and when we booked a trip from Haiti to an island called the Amiga Island, this got me thinking that this would be the most perfect place in the world to ask Jen to marry me. The only problem being that it was 8 weeks away and all my money had gone on the cruise. So I took a chance on fate and I said I'm going to start playing the lotto in the bookies every Tuesday and Friday. So if it was meant to be, the numbers would come up. So every week I would check the numbers and laugh to myself saying, "Sorry Jen, no ring this week." until one Friday night I'm driving home after a busy night in work and I said, I must check my numbers. So would you believe fate had come into play and my 3 numbers had come up. So the very next day I went straight into Dawson Street Jewellers, I picked out the ring and here we all are now.
On the gambling.
Hashtag SP.
So to my best men Derek and Lee, thank you for being true friends to me pretty much my whole life. Where would I even begin to start is a struggle. Anything I've done in the last 20 years have involved you too, and I'm sure anything in the next 20 you will be right by my side. Also to Derek Senior. Where are you, Derek?
Over there. Yeah!
Derek Senior. Thank you for always taking me in, even if it was all hours of the night. From the Coyle to the Amalfi Coast, you have always been my brothers, and you always will be, so thank you for everything. So now I can imagine that Derek and Lee are getting a bit impatient to make their speech. I'd say they're shitting it, to be honest. So not many people know about the Dunphy brothers, but they suffer from a rare medical condition which causes them to invent and make up fake stories. They really believe these stories to be true. So I thank you all for humouring them during their speech.
Usually I wouldn't use a script, but I'm at the flower in the gargle the last few weeks. I'm much trying to prepare. Sorry. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an unforgettable day, to say the least. We're just getting this party started. We're here to celebrate the wedding of Eric and Jen. So I'd like to take this time to quickly raise a glass to the newlyweds. The reason I'm raising the glass so early is because we make a bollocks of this, hoping to take something else. But let me begin today with a quick introduction for those who don't know who we are. I'm Phil, and with me is my brother Grant. We together have the honour of being Eric's best man. It's our first time I'm writing a speech, so naturally Grant's a little bit nervous. And apart from us two, if anybody else is looking a bit nervous up here, they probably just married Eric. We were nervous writing the speech at first, until Eric told us that we can be the best man at his next wedding. We took the pressure off. So potentially we have two shots of this. Morning, Wes and Jen. I'd just like to say about the bride. She looks radiant tonight. Everyone that knows Jen knows she's beautiful inside and out. More than anything, she deserves a good, hard-working, caring and handsome husband. So thank fuck Eric got there first before she found one. So now let's raise a glass to Eric for pulling off the one in a million. Before Grant takes over, I'd like to say it was a great honour being asked to say a few words today. As you get older, you appreciate your memories more, and we're all getting older now. Well, some of us more than others, especially Eric. Fuck, Eric's old. It feels like the last 20 years we're telling Eric he's pushing on. It's been the longest running joke between all of us. That joke itself, it's older than some people here. Can anybody even remember when Eric had hair? Don't worry, I'll wait. My oldest memory of Eric was a fight we had when I moved up to Drimnagh. I must have been 9 or 10. Now Eric would have been in his late 20s. And yeah, he had hair at this time. But the reason I still remember this to this day was because he caught me with something I never saw in my life. A double punch. What the fuck was that? Still shocked over that one. But that fight aside, we've never had any argument in the last 20 years on a fall now. Had to switch. But to be out straight, the main reason I think we lasted so good friends these last 20 years, he always had a car, that's to be honest. He was driving when we were all 12 and 13, and fair play to him, he gave everyone lifts. Eric the Taxi Colgan. I christened him that, and it stuck. He even had it on his fucking Bebo page. So I mean this speech not taking it too hard on his repayments for all them lifts he gave me. Thanks, Eric. Now, I'm going to tell one last story which has no real significance, but involves all three of us, me, Derek and Eric. Had hundreds of stories to choose from, but 99% of them I don't feel comfortable telling in front of his man that. Now that's saying something if you know these two as well. This is about 10, 11 years ago now. We were going to Oxygen. Eric, as usual, was staying at mine. We used to have two double beds in the room when me and Derek shared. But Derek was now living in the famous shed out the back. And
Up the shed.
and now there was a single bed and a double bed in each corner. For some reason that night, my sister was in the room and spilled a bottle of water all over the bed and the covers. Went right through both sides of the mattresses. We didn't We didn't notice this until 12 that night, and we were up in a few hours. So that meant I had to get into a single bed with Eric. Now you can see where I'm going with this. Now remember, this was 10, 11 years ago. I was 18 and Eric was in his late 30s. And I was a lot bigger at the time. And Eric's 6'9". Anyways, Eric walks in at 8 in the morning, looks at me and Eric in a single bed, then looks over at the free double bed. We open our eyes, he has a camera out, saying, boys, look, I caught them. Anytime we tried to say something, he was pissing himself laughing, so we just couldn't say anything. The three of us always laugh at that story. The reason I'm telling this story and not a million others is because you can't get closer than a single bed, literally. And you can't get closer than me and Eric. He always had me back no matter the situation, and I'm grateful for growing up with two brothers instead of one. Now pass you home to Grant.
I'll tell you what really happened that night. I walked in, caught the two of them in a single bed, not a pair of jocks between the two of them. But I'll leave it up to his imagination anyway. How is it all getting on anyway? Good? Joe Fagan over there with you. Taking advantage of that free guard, like say, as usual. Yeah, hungry cunt. But on behalf of Eric and Jay, I just want to thank you all for making this trip all the way over here. It just shows how far the artists will travel for a free meal. But I'm truly honoured to be a part of this day, to be honest. What a day it's been. Jen, you look absolutely amazing. And I couldn't have picked a better person to be married to my best mate. I really do feel, I swear. As for the bridesmaid, just looks very well as well, like myself. I'm gonna just keep this short and sweet, like myself as well. Myself and Eric, we've been mates now nearly about 20 years. He's one of my first people that I can remember when I moved to Drimnagh. I remember we were only moved up a couple of weeks, and my dad went out one day. Me, Leo and Eric brought everyone into the gaff. We were only about 12 or 13. The gaff ended up getting wrecked. Eric brought in a little football, ended up smashing a light bulb, and we thought it was the end of the world. We were all putting 20 cents to get a try and buy a light bulb. But yeah, some of the oldest and best memories have been with Eric. He used to stay in our house every Friday night. We used to get a curry every Friday. We used to call it the Hill. Big, huge curry. Me, my dad, Leo and Sonia. Then we'd get up on Saturday morning and watch the wrestling. Eric got home then Saturday night, black and blue. Me and Leo was still wrestling the moves on him. I even think Sonia got a few kicks in. But listen, Eric is a true friend. He would literally do anything for me. I'd convince him to do anything, and I'm telling you, he has done anything for me. He's one of them friends. He's one of them friends that, you know, when you get that laugh, literally tears would flow, and I love him more than anything, I promise you. We've had some crack over the years, and we've gone into some mad situations. Even last weekend, we went out to finish off getting the suits. We went and got the shorts. That was, say, we went to town about 12 o'clock, and then we ended up on a bleeding boat party. Sam had me bags packed when I got home. But listen, Eric and Jen, as you all know, are two of the nicest people you will ever meet in your life. And I'm so happy for the two of them. I know all the hard work that's gone into planning this wedding, and nobody deserves this amazing day more than the both of them. I love the two of you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Can everybody just stand up now and raise a glass to two of my best friends, to Mr. and Mrs. Colligan.
I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name ever alone this world, but that was when I ruled the world.
Jen's gonna give a speech! This is Jen's speech!
We just have to cut the cake, guys, sorry.
Hurry up, Jen.
Hurry up, you want the cake.
Who wants to slide?
3, 2, 1, you up the Colgans.
knows you well. A lesson of love, all that it was. I need you to see you got that power over me. My mind, everything I hold dear resides in those eyes. You got that power over me. My mind, everything I hold dear resides in those eyes. Got that power over me. My mind, the only one I know, the only one on my mind. You got that power over me.
Hey, get Daddy. And get Daddy guys there. Daddy, what you think about that? What you think about that? Anyway, that's the fight.
Don't do it,